Welcome to Tail Talk Grooming Chronicles with Hound Therapy, the podcast where we talk all things pet grooming, daycare, academy, and more. Hosted by Shannon and Tanya of Hound Therapy, serving pet owners across North Texas. We're here to share expert tips, hilarious pet stories, and the inside scoop on keeping your furry friends happy and healthy. Our motto, humanity over vanity. And don't worry, we don't bite. Let's get started. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Student grooming may sound like a bargain, but today we're explaining why it's not a discount service and how Hound Therapy's Academy maintains professional level standards every step of the way. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Sophia Yvette, co-host and producer, back in the studio with Shannon and Tanya, professional groomers at Hound Therapy. Hi, ladies. It is so great to have you both back on today, and I, for one, am excited to talk about this subject. So, why isn't student grooming a discount service, and what makes the Hound Therapy Academy standard so different?
I'm so glad you asked, and I'm going to start with saying at Hound Therapy, our academy here is focused on student dog grooming at a professional level, and I can't say that enough. We have a professional dog grooming academy. It is 1,500 hours, is a year long. People dedicate a lot of time and effort into coming here to learning how to do this completely from the ground up. It's a supervised education is probably a better way to describe that. It's not a budget haircut.
No.
So our students that are here, they're not unsupervised, number one. Every groom is monitored. So you're not getting just one person. You're get
two or more.
They are never left alone. They start at the very, very back. I've had employees who have less people who have worked in this industry that want to work here, who have less education and understanding of how to wash and dry a dog, not even to mention grooming, but just to wash and bathe a dog than any of my students that have been here for 6 weeks. Most training programs that you'll see at the big box stores, and they're 6 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks. There is no way that you can learn this industry. It's hard to learn it in the 1,500 hours here. There's a lot to know. And we believe in teaching that here. We help our students with everything. So when you're coming in, and we get this call a lot, oh, well, can I get a discount if we do this?
Or if a student grooms it, is it cheaper?
And it should be more. We teach proper prep. We teach code assessment. In order to teach this, they are one-on-one with myself, with Tanya. We have 2 other instructors that are here who were
Sam and Alexis, who were on a previous podcast.
They were here, and they were always here. We focus on a long-term skill building here.
Yes.
We focus on dog comfort and safety. So in order to teach this to somebody, we could do what our students do, maybe 2 to 3 dogs. By the time they leave here, they're doing 4 to 5 dogs a day with being able to wash, dry. But they have learned how to properly handle a dog, to smell any infection, how to dry, how to fluff dry, how to maintain, how to handle customers, how to talk to people, how to educate people. We don't just educate our students here, we educate our clients and our dog owners, everybody that comes in here. And a lot of times we educate ourselves. I mean, we all do things a little differently, but kind of the same. You're paying here for a structure. Our students do pay to come here, and that's because everything that we do here is based on our time. And it takes a lot of time to have a one-on-one 1,500 year-long course with somebody to teach them to do something that I'm very proud to do. We take our time, and we really believe that we have an AKC standard grooming level here. We do pattern cuts, we do all breeds, we do cats, we do biting dogs, we do difficult dogs, we do old dogs. We have people that come here to our grooming academy at Hound Therapy from Oklahoma. We have all over the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, not to mention different states. I have people that have flown here for the year, and they'll rent apartments because there is just nobody is doing a year-long hands-on
Completely hands-on class.
Yeah,
Like,
that we don't practice on pretend dogs,
no.
and they're not practicing themselves. A lot of times they're standing there watching. The dogs that they do get to practice on are dogs that they're usually ours or their own, for their first couple of times. And they before they even come up to the grooming,
Yeah.
it's 3 months to learn how to bathe and dry a dog
I
properly.
mean, we're not just gonna give them a guinea pig dog. The
Yeah.
dogs are not gonna be guinea pigs.
What we believe this does is because we're a professional grooming, and I use that there's no license for dog grooming and there's no license to have a dog grooming academy. You can't go and get budgeted or funding from the state here. It's just not going to be given. So the people that come here have taken their own time, even though they don't need
Yeah.
to learn how to do something. So they've dedicated themselves. They've also dedicated themselves in a financial way as well. So our students that come here, they're really wanting to learn this and take this and be better. And I believe that after trying to hire people to come in and work and seeing the inadequacies that I'm finding groomers. I'm a dog groomer. I've read a book. I love dogs. I used to work XYZ for 12 years and they can do 3 dogs, but they don't know how to do a pattern. They don't know how to hold. They don't know how to handle. They can't answer the phone. They can't do
Or
it
talk
all.
to the client even. Like,
And we're old school. I mean,
yeah.
you have to be able to do all of this. Is a very unpredictable business, and you've got to
Yeah.
be level-headed. You've got to be able to understand how to deal with unpredictable animals, and you have to be able to do it in a safe, secure manner. And the only way to do that is by following and watching somebody to do it. And I don't know if you've ever tried to train what you do to somebody else, but it's
It's
very, very difficult and at a much slower speed. And it's time consuming. So we charge a very reasonable price for that, but we're not discounting that as you're getting more actual care for your dog. Even though somebody is learning, it it's going to help hopefully protect you and your dog because this person's taking more time, they take longer.
yeah.
They're paired with a dog that would best suit them, that's well-mannered and even-tempered. We believe it helps our standard industry just in general,
Yeah.
because it's helping produce and put out other groomers that are dedicated to doing a all over well groom for your animal that can communicate it with you and can communicate with your dog on the level of grooming it needs. And this is just not being taught anywhere else. Um, so, for us, it's a professional courtesy to not only our
Right.
clients, but to our communities, that are here that are
Or the industry
we have
within
people
itself.
call us all of the time asking if our students are ready. Do you have anybody else that can come and work for us? Because they're so well rounded, and it's because we don't take student after student. We are not full here. We do an alternating enrollment with our class, so 1,500 hours. I could have 7 people that want to come in. You have to wait your turn because we can only teach so many,
Yeah.
and we only have so many tables. And we believe in teaching in a rotation so that we have the time to really dedicate to the one
To
person
the
that's here.
one-on-one, like, out.
And your dogs are getting that same
Yeah.
kind of care as well. So they're not discounted. It's not this is when they're not doing volume. You're getting 3 to 4 people and you're getting a very well detailed
Yep.
explanation of how your animal, your dog or cat should be handled and held with the utmost respect and courtesy with the best groom possible. Our students here groom at a professional level. They can work anywhere when they leave here, but within 6 months or less, depending
Yeah.
on the student, they could get a job and be better than I would say more than half of the new school groomers that are out there or who are self-taught. And that's a big statement, but I believe it.
Yeah. I agree with it.
Wow, ladies. Well, I have no more questions for you today. Thank you both for sharing the heart behind your academy standards. We appreciate you both so much, and we will see everyone next time.
That's a wrap for this episode of Tail Talk with Hound Therapy. Ready to book your pet's next groom, daycare stay, or grooming academy tour? Call us at 469-367-0009. That's 469-367-0009 to schedule an appointment. Or visit us online at www.houndtherapy.com. Serving North Texas with expert pet care. Until next time, keep those tails wagging.